exceptional battery life, and total peace of mind for your home. Blink and get more.
great, especially with the help of zero accounting software. I can keep my cash flow flowing by giving customers more ways to pay.
All right, let's test this out and see if y'all can hear me.
In Puerto Rico, we call ourselves
1 second, guys. 1 second.
We are proud, passionate, and full
There we go.
When you experience
There we go.
Ireland,
All right.
you'll find that's
My apologies, guys. I unplugged my mouse from the for the power, and it has been charging, and my computer went haywire. Muggy, holy! Now, there's a name I haven't seen around in a long time. How you doing, man? Wildstar, Berto, what it is, El? How's everyone doing tonight? How's every old damn thing?
Can I play the piano
Why, of
anymore?
course you can.
you can. Well, I
Love
couldn't
that.
before.
Love it. Hey, y'all doing tonight? Doing good? Awesome. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. I've had a weird day myself, but no complaints here, man. No complaints at all. All right. Let's, here, we'll position that right there. Man, I hate to say it. So far, so good? Well, that's good. That's good news. At some point, no news is good news. Man, we are like 7 weeks away from sunset, and I hate to admit it. I have hit a point where I'm like, sometimes just logging in just is effort. Is anyone else feeling that way? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I've quit my other gacha game more or less, just because between this Danmemo and even to a lesser extent Konosuba, it's just really like killing my desire to play gacha games. It really is. Plus, I'm collecting other things now, and it's just like it's money. Pretty good though. I'd stop by and see. Yeah, man, how you doing? It's been a minute. It's been a good minute, my guy. What you been up to? Yeah, I mean, once again, y'all already know what I've been collecting, but I have a stack of slabs over here on the old side here. In fact, this morning I got a lead on something I've been just absolutely looking for, and unfortunately, I drove an hour plus, really. It's like an hour 10 minutes down to the east side of Atlanta, and I get there and they're like, "Oh yeah, that they're away in Charlotte, North Carolina." I'm like, so then it's like another hour and change back with my tail between my legs. Like, oh well, this is life, right? That's how it goes. I didn't verify, but I was like motivated, and then just goes to show you. Let's do some Battle Arena. Oh, did Battle Arena get a reset tonight? It did get a reset. Or did it? Oh, no, the reset was last week. I just haven't rerun it since then. I've been working quite a bit the last couple of weeks, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Oh, yeah. That's 6 a.m., man. Dude, that's an 11-hour shift. That's crazy. That'll wear you out real fast. We'll fight them. Yeah, that's too early. I'm not a morning person at all. Yeah, slightly. I'm not a morning person at all, and I used to do like early mornings, and it was the worst. It was, to me, worse than third shift. Like, third shift was bad, but that was just, I could do it in spurts. Like sometimes when I fly, I like to get to the airport like mega early, and I like to fly like really early flights, mostly because they're cheap as hell. But yeah, I can't do it on the daily. This week should have been as bad because we don't have as much. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, good, man. Good. At least things are going well. That's the good news, man. That is the good news. Do we have another one of these we can do? I'm sure I've got enough tickets to make this happen. Let's see. Also, I'm at 1,600 Sealess. I wonder if there's enough Sealess left in my account to do another multi. And also, Mine Turtle. Forgot to do the alert this morning, so... Let me send out the alert real quick. There we are. You know John Soul's food? I do not, actually. That is not a... I'm assuming content creator that I'm familiar with. Here we go. Boom. All right, let's do this. Boom. Oh, snap. They're holding on. Oh, no. There they go. It said, all they got to do is get in that, like, circle, and it is done. Boom. Awesome. Let's see. What else do we have? There's just not a lot of Sealess left. I'm just not quite 100% sure where I'm going to farm this. Is a fajita company that's where I work? Oh! Oh! Well, it sounds like a content creator's name. No, I don't. I actually don't know that company. I don't know if they have that around here. Boom. Boom. Wait, you work at a fajita spot and they want you in there at like the ass crack at dawn? That'd be like a I mean, who's getting breakfast? I mean, I guess actually, you know what? Honestly, breakfast fajitas do sound pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Steak and rice, like it's like an open-faced breakfast burrito. I could do that. Ooh, that actually sounds really good. Damn. I shouldn't be fantasizing about food. I actually just tonight, the wife hit me up. I was on my way back, and she was just like, "I'm feeling lazy. Can we go out to dinner?" And I'm like, "I really want to grill. I'm like, do you mind if I grill?" And she's like, "As long as I don't have any, as long as I don't have any work to do." And I was just like, "Hell yeah!" So I went over to, for what I would normally spend at a restaurant, I went and bought a whole bunch of meat and like made like these big, like the bacon cheeseburger I made was like friggin' this. I'm not even exaggerating, like this big. It was huge. It was so good though. At retail stores, some people have to be there at 2 a.m. Well, that's retail, man. I used to work retail. God, I do not miss those days. We used to, that was the worst, like, because it's one of those, like, all hands on deck. Like that, well, here, the Friday after Thanksgiving, and it's just, it's misery. I did that once, just once, and I was like, I'm done. Humanity, no. So we have to choose 50,000 pounds of beef. What? No. That's a lot of dead cow. What the shit, man? That's like, that is legitimately, what, like 50 dead cows, give or take? Like 70 maybe dead cow. That is an insane amount of meat. Like, don't get me wrong. Love me some beef, but like that's a crazy amount. Let's see, MSS, Battle Arena. You know, I'm gonna take Bob's advice here. I'm gonna try to auto run some MSS, see if we can. That is an insane amount, dude. I find that wild. Just an insane thought. Good grief. Yeah, I've worked every kind of job you can imagine. I do not. They have contracts with different kinds of companies like Walmart. Oh, yeah. When you're working for the big dogs, you're working for the big dogs. Yeah. Nope, I hear you. At that point, you're just like, yeah, 6 a.m. is just brutal. I thought you meant like it was like a restaurant or something where like you go in and you cook everything fresh. And I'm like, it's a big restaurant. But no, I got you now. All right, I'm going to be lazy as hell. We're just going to auto run this. Especially considering it looks like it's all bots. In fact, it is all bots. Been working there for 4 years. So you're used to the rigmarole then. Yeah. I only had a couple jobs where I stayed that long, but they were... One was just... It wasn't a good job, but it was a good enough job to make me... Like, for like 2 years of my career there, they had unlimited overtime, and they were like, yeah, you can come in at 7 a.m. and leave at like 9. You're fine. We just need people. Really? They're not people. They're bots. Started wearing the rat after graduating. Well, I mean, that works, man. Hey, if it's a good job, it's a good job. Boom. Boom. Belle, where are you going, dude? Belle, wake up. Why are we doing it this way? Why would you do that? Good grief. This is not even fair. That's the sad reality. This is just not even remotely fair. Boom. Boom. Toad. We can get the toad going. SD, what it is, man?
A happy place comes in.
Have I been? Oh, no complaints here.
One that leaves you feeling
No complaints here.
refreshed.
Like I said, today was a bit weird.
Something that gets you
I
all
had
fired up.
thought,
Or
emphasis on
gives you
thought,
the
that I
space
found
to choose.
a
Whatever your color,
found a
find
buyer
a
for one of my
design
games.
that's sort of appropriate and make your happy place your home.
How much
Just
have
reminds
you
me I
ever
need to
lost in a
fix,
game of
Yoko's.
cornhole?
Do that tomorrow.
Happy.
Roast beef.
Last year at Collecticon, I got a bunch of video games graded, and one of those games I got home and I checked the price on, and my jaw hit the floor. And I've just been sitting on it. Like, the game's been in my collection.
Touch that little dangly thing that's swinging the back of my throat.
Games have been in my collection for like 25, probably more than that, years. And when I saw, like, the price at the time was about $2,000, give or take. But it's also like factory sealed. The grade includes the seal. Like, it is, and I got a low 9 on it. And even though it's a low 9, like, that's for a 30-year-old game, it's a really good grade. And I ran into somebody the other day that dealt in graded games, and I was like, okay, well, here's what I've got. I'm like, it's an expensive one though, and the dude's like, well, how expensive? And I was just like, well, I haven't priced it in forever, but last I priced it was about $2,000. And the dude's like, well, he's like, that's not a big deal. He's like, text me a picture of it. Are these actual people? These are actual people. I'm still going to auto-run it. I'm going to see what happens if I auto-run this one. And the dude's like, okay, well, text me a picture of it, blah, 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 and we'll come up with a price. So I was like, okay, cool. So I text him a picture of it, and he texts me back, like, a random picture of one that I guess he thinks sold for, like, $120. And I'm like, dude, you can't buy these for $120. You can't buy a playable version for $120. And I'm like, this is graded and sealed. I'm like, get real. I'm like, so I go out on eBay and I was looking around and I'm just like, okay, well, currently it looks like they're going for between like, you know, $900 for just like an unsealed but graded, like, you know, decent grade. And I'm like, there's one right now that's like a little better grade than mine, but only like marginally. And I'm like, he's asking 15. I was like, you know what? I'll start at 14. Like 1,400, you know, and I wait for him to counter offer. And dude just goes the fuck off. And I'm like, what the hell? Are you okay, dude? Is everything all right at home? Like, you all right? You all right, fam? He just loses his mind. He's like, games aren't going to be reasonable, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, well, I'm not selling my game today. Guess that's a thing. So, which sucks because I was actually going to go make a deal tomorrow for an extremely rare... Oh, shit. I actually got to get in here now. For an extremely rare Pokemon card. I was going to go try to make a deal on one. But, all right, we're gonna... Okay. Okay. I appreciate that it wouldn't give me Artemis. Had it given me Artemis, that would have been a whole different situation. But hey, thanks for trying, game. Cool, now we're actually going to try this fucking bullshit, I see. Got any Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Oh, nice. She found one of her old cards upstairs. In fact, we've been going through their old Pokemon cards. And I found a bunch that I'm... I was looking for that. Oh, snap. Well, now I know where that is. Anyway. I found a bunch that are like super old and like actually pretty valuable. So we've been dealing with a lot in that lately. But that's just for the Pokemon channel. It's been fun. It's been really fun. And it's been really good for like my TikTok. My TikTok's been taken off because of it. Favorite cards are the Buster Blade. Yeah, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you anything Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. The only thing Yu-Gi-Oh I've ever played, ever, was like the old PlayStation 1 games. That's kind of it. Like, legitimately, I am so out of the loop on those suckers. Yeah, it's not going to match me now. Shat the bed on that last one so hard. Yeah, we'll give it a minute. We'll see what happens. Doesn't really matter, though, honestly. Like, what... I'm not getting any Sealess out of it. I really need to go play some of the score attack and things like that, where I actually probably have some farmable Sealess just chilling. I wonder if he's down here. I think I took him out. There he is. I traded a couple of my newer cards for the original Benimaru Ito Mewtwo promo, and that sucker's going off for grading here shortly. I think he's going to be, because I mean he's in like phenomenal shape considering his age. Like like the cut and the centering is better than a lot of current cards. I think he's going to get like a high 9. He's not 10 material, but I think he's gonna get a 9, no questions asked. And like it'd be really cool to keep that like in really rock solid shape for just forever. That's one thing I really like about like for well, it used to be $17. Now you can get it for like $20 at GameStop, but you can send these things off and have them like encapsulated, literally sealed for like permanence. And like these things are like, because I'm just in it to collect the art for the most part. Like I think these things are pretty and they're cool. I have decks upstairs to play with, but like the vast majority of my collection is just for looking like most people. So like I'm got a wall that I'm actually working on, and I actually might at some point replace the green screen back here with just like a wall of like paraphernalia. Happens to play MSS. 20 minutes to get a match? No, forget that noise. She had Master Duel to try. It's free to download, mobile PC console. Yeah. Maybe. I've been getting into Pokemon lately, and my wife's into Pokemon. Her sisters are into Pokemon. My kids and even my nephew and niece are into Pokemon. So that's kind of been like the thing. But she's got like my wife found one of her promos. It's like the Dark Magician Girl, but it's like a cartoon version, and it looks really like the card art is sick. The holo is pretty nice on it compared to a lot of the other Magic cards I've seen, or Magic cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards I've seen. Like it's in great shape. So that's another one that I'm gonna send off and get the old slab treatment. But I think it's a cool card. I think it's a really cool card. It's an old card, and I think just keeping those things in good shape is worth the $20. Because I'm not gonna play with that card. Card that old? Nah, there's no way in hell. Yeah, I think that's the one. I can go grab her. It would only take me a minute, and the game's not going to connect anytime soon, it seems. Yeah, I think that's the one. I don't know if it has any value at all, but I think it looks really cool. I don't know. Once again, I'm a plebe. I'm in it for the artwork. I mean, I'm in it either for the artwork or for, like, the uniqueness, or in the case of one of the ones I just got back, silly. There's a card called PP Up, and yeah, I hunted that sucker down because I am a child. I am a grown ass man child, and it made me chuckle. That's what I've been doing lately. Anything that like makes me laugh or just like entertains me, just like that's what we're doing now. Yep. You think I'm joking? PP Up. And the best part is it ends PP Up. Ends one of the characters from the game. So I'm just like, it's this little blue pill, you know? And the label on it's blue, I guess. You could say that. It's this little blue pill. Once again, it's so dumb, but it makes me chuckle. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm mostly here to entertain myself. I enjoy what I do here, and I'm glad that I have an audience. I'm glad I have people that tune in every night, because I would sit here and just act like a damn fool and just make myself happy. Oh, this is one of the ones I hunted down, and I loved it because look how stoned he is. Dude's just baked. And I found this in a shop for what I thought was a steal. Turns out I kind of got taken out of a little bit, but I think part of it too is the market's collapsed on him. But I was like, he's fucking baked, man. I need to own this thing. Yeah, it ends in black and white. That's who it is. Can you make room for... Oh, you need to finish? Sure, let's do that. Hell yeah. It'll be a lot more productive than this. Let's go. Do I have any rewards left that I can farm here? Let's see. No, there's no more C-list rewards. There's a couple things, but... Alright. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Here we go. Alright, room is up if you want. Let's do it. Favorite Pokemon would have to be Lucario. I like Lucario and all, but hear me out about like the Gen 9s. Because Tinkaton is the best. She's my violent little queen. Where's she at? I'm actually like hunting all of her cards down right now. And I found the shinies. There she is. Now, pardon the fact that the sticker's in the way, but I love her so much. Her fucking hammer is bigger than she is. I'm like, she's so violent, and I love her. Yeah, getting me into Pokemon was like the best and worst decision. So I actually have the shiny and the full evolutionary line. Like, honestly, Max did both the best and worst thing. Because I had never... I knew if I'd gotten into this is exactly what would happen. And I avoided it like the plague. But right now, it's such a great time to get into it. I mean, it's expensive as shit right now, but it's also really hype. And so I've been using the hype to, like, build my my YouTube presence and all that. And I can, like, build this beautiful collection. Yeah, Lucario's Gen 4. I just finished my Gen 4 Pokedex, too. I'm actually working on 5 right now. I like Lucario. Lucario's cool and all. I just hate to say he's just because there's so like there's 1,000 mon, like more like 1,040 mon or some shit like that. Like even to be in the top 10 is pretty impressive. But all right, let's do this. You want a Mega Lucario? There's a ton of them out there. We just bought the new Mega sets. My wife bought 5 of each in the new packs. In fact, the real fun one. Last night after I was at a Pokemon card show, I stopped by the grocery store on the way home to pick up some stuff, and I found the Pokemon 151, the set I've been collecting, in the vending machine. And this afternoon I was at the grocery store, and they had Surging Sparks, White Flare, and what's the Team Rocket one? I forget. They had all of them. And I just got a White Flare ETB because I'm not, not greedy. I don't need to go fucking nuts. But and I was there a couple weeks ago, and they had the White Flare ETBs. And I turned them down at the time because I didn't think the wife wanted them. But she was like, "You fool, I want them." So I was like, "All right, well, fuck, bet." So we're going to be opening cards left, right, and center tomorrow. And I open them with the kids. I open them with the wife. Like, it's just fun. Come on. Come on, you bastards. Oh shit, Alan's almost bit the dust here. Come on, Alan. Alright, whatever. Alan ate shit. Come on. Come on, you piece of shit. Come on. Where is... There she is. Got him. Talking about Meowth? No. Boom, look at that. Let's see, details. 35 mil of the damage was mine. It's actually kind of low. Actually, funny enough, I have a Meowth card, but it's just the one in the set. I don't really have that many. Hilariously, so I got a couple packs from one of those prizes, like at a what you call it, at an arcade. Because there's one game at the arcade near us that I'm really good at, and I walk away with stuff all the time. So I let my daughter open some of the packs, and she was excited. I mean, she's like 5, so she's just into it. Oh, it's cute or it's not cute or whatever. Like in 90% of the Pokemon are just by default cute. But in her first pack ever that she opened, like ever, like first rip, period of discussion. I'm trying to find it. I don't know where it is now. Anyway, she pulled the new Wailord in Journey Together. I say new, he's not new at all. And it's in like pristine condition. I got to sit down and like actually like plan it out. But if that card actually comes back a good grade, like if we send it off to get it graded, that's like $150 card, which is fucking insane. All right, let's create a room. But it's hers. I can't. I say I won the pack or whatever, but I'm gonna give the cards to her and just let her have fun with them. Why not? I mean, the pack literally cost me $5. So who cares? You have a Zekrom card? Nice. All right, let's go. It's just, I hate to talk about Pokemon like every single day, but like literally that's just what I've been doing a lot lately. The cards have gotten me really excited. All right, new codes are up. Oh, and I bought, so actually, appropriately, I bought a box of the Danmachi cards. So what we're going to do is on the final stream for Danchro, I'm going to get, oh man. Actually, do let me go grab them, because I got the, well, okay, I don't know if you guys saw the short, actually. I uploaded the short. But I got some great card sleeves in the mail for my Danmachi cards. Oh my god. Mega Charizard? Nice. Yeah, I had just finished the full Master Collection of 151, and I'm working on the Grandmaster right now. And I actually am going to go tomorrow night to my local card shop, and I'm going to talk with one of the professors about possibly making a deal on his card for that set. But I have to sell a couple things to make that happen. But if I sell, so I'm trying to sell one of my old games to make it happen. If I do, I'm 100% buying that card. But the card is like, they're asking $1,500. I'm going to offer him $1,250 and see if he'll take it. But that's like one of those like grail of grail cards. Like they made 120 of them. You just don't see them very often. I was honestly not expecting to come into that card ever. And then somebody like was like, "Hey, we know a guy who's got one." And I was like, "Oh shit." Found a place in my town that plays locals. Nice. There's a ton of places around me that play. In fact, it was messing me up because I went there last Tuesday to go film, and while I was there, it was they were doing Vice Schwartz and Pokemon, and the Vice group was twice the size of the Pokemon group, which I'm like, that's awesome. I have no idea how to play Vice, but I have all those Danmachi cards. I might as well learn, so I'm really tempted to learn. All right, let's do this. But I'm gonna buy another box of the Danmachi cards, or I have bought another box of the Danmachi cards. I'm waiting for it to arrive, and we're gonna try to pull a signature card. Hey, Bob, what it is, Mike? Oh, see if I can get that Bob alert going before the monkey starts attacking. There we go. This is taking forever to connect. There we go. Swap out. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Get him. Get him. Get him. Ooh, that one went quick. They play Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic, and some of the Star Wars. Nice. Oh, I only did 28 mil. Oh, someone was pulling their weight on that one. Hell yeah. Let's go. Bob, how you doing, man? New code. Yeah, for me, I'm more into the collecting than the playing. Now, I do have a deck to play with, but I'm more into the collecting. But I challenged myself with this set to break dead even at the end of the project, and so far I've done pretty well on that. We're a little light on like I've got to basically make up some value when I get some cards back from grading. But after I get those cards back from grading, we're good. Like, the value is there. I just have to like move things around to make that value happen. But yeah, once it's there, it's there. So we're really close though, which is fun because my wife's whole thing was like she had a couple cards she wanted, and she's like, I can't afford them, I can't justify them, and I was like, but you have this, and this that is like so insanely expensive, it's fucking wild. I'm like, why don't you sell that and then get the Japanese versions, which are a lot cheaper, and you don't mind the Japanese versions, you're just in it for the card art. It's a better way to do it. And I talked her into it, and she was just like, oh, this is great. And like halfway through the process, I was like, we could finish a whole goddamn set doing this. And so that's like our current thing. Thought about trying to start a channel that involves Yu-Gi-Oh. It's Yu-Gi-Oh's. You'd probably do pretty good. That's what Kenny does. Kenny does Yu-Gi-Oh battles on TikTok, and he does well. His live streams on TikTok actually get a ton of viewers. It's awesome. Like, every time I'm on TikTok, I see him live, like, doing live battles, which is fun. And he's even got, like, the arm blade thing. I don't know what you call it. But he's, like, made his own. It's really funny. Where do you get the Danmachi cards? So I've got a local shop that I order them through. But you can find them on TCG Player. Hold on. I think you can find them on TCG Player. Let me check the app. We'll start this here in just one moment. That is ReZero, not Danmachi. So there we go. Bam. Hold on. I'm trying to go back one stage here. Because they have the playmat. Oop, bam. But I'm trying to see if they have the singles, and they should. Let's see. There we go. So they have the singles. Let's filter this down to voice and there and sealed products. Oh wow. $61. $61 for a box. And they are $10 per pack, which isn't terrible. And I'm not sure what this big ass box is.
What if you could taste the movies?
We turned that idea into
I think it's just a booster box. Oh no, never mind. That's a box of the trial decks. You don't want that. But yeah, $61 for a box is not bad. That's about what I'm paying, give or take. I think I paid like 65 or something like that. And that, I mean, I didn't pay for shipping or anything because I picked it up from a local shop.
It was wild. Seeing how successful it was,
Go to a play night, man.
realized that this is a real thing. Now we need a real platform to actually sell tickets.
One piece. No problem, man. No problem at all.
Wix website is the core of everything that is.
How was your day? My day was weird. It was alright. I got no complaints, but it was just strange. I was telling them earlier, but I got a call this morning because I've been like moving and shaking on the whole Pokemon thing, and somebody hit me up and they were like, "Hey, this vendor over here has the card you're looking for," and I was like, "Oh, bet." And I looked on their site and they were like, they had it and they had like 2 other cards that I needed to trade up, and I just got some product last night that I would be able to trade for, so I hit them up. And they're like an hour and change away. They're not an insane amount away, but far enough away that like it's a drive, right? And I drove out there to go do that, and then I get out there and I find out that they're not even in town. They're at Collecticon in North Carolina. So it's like, it is what it is. So it is what it is. Sorry, guys. I know there's an ad playing in the audio, but I can't do anything about it at the moment. I'm in the middle of the battle. Excuse me. We'll get Spectre's alert in a minute. Oh, damn. That's hilarious. Artemis got taken out right as we were ending that. I don't feel like I did much that battle, though. I might have pulled 25 mil best. Oh, got 18 mil. Yeah. So shouts out to whoever landed like the 30 mil.
I'm pregnant. You're the father. The baby is spiders.
Scooter, man.
Thousands of spiders.
Or went after the homie. All right. I got 3 more tickets. Let's do a couple more. Yeah, so my day was a mixed bag. Oh, and then I thought last night I had landed a sale of one of my video games I've been holding on to for years. And the seller flaked on me. The seller got stupid. So I was like, or the buyer got stupid. And I was just like, all right, well, I'm not going to fucking, like, give it to you for free. So either you want it or you don't. And, you know, if you don't, like, don't waste my fucking time. I'm like, at some point, like, I just treat my... I treat my sales like a business transaction. And I'm like, if you're interested, you're interested. If you're not, don't fuck around. Or, like, you know, don't fucking, like, get me hyped about something. Act like, you know, spending $2,000 is not a big deal. And then turn around and offer me, like, 150. Like, no, suck a dick. Yeah, I think I've shown it off before, but while we're waiting, I'll go grab it real quick. So, God, some better part of 25, maybe like, yeah, about 25 years ago, I want to say, I picked up a copy of Super Godzilla for the SNES. And last year I went off and got it graded because it's like factory sealed. And I never had the heart to open it up. Like, I have a playable version that's just the cartridge. And I'm fine with that. And so I was like, okay, well, somebody's like going to care. Somebody's going to want this in like sealed condition. And, like, you know, that's, like, super good, and it won't deteriorate, and it's, like, guaranteed for life. And so I was like, okay, well, somebody's going to want that. So I got it, and I was like, okay, well, I looked up the price, and my jaw hit the floor when I saw the price of this game. And last year, there was somebody trying to sell it for, like, $2,000. And I was like, well, shit. And his wasn't even in the condition mine's in. And it's like, well, okay, if it's got that kind of value, I have a playable copy. I don't necessarily need it, but, you know, somebody's really going to want it for their collection. So I reached out to a couple people and nobody really bought, or nobody really bit. And last night, randomly at a Pokemon card show, some dude was, like, selling graded games. And I was just like, oh, you deal in graded games? He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I got one. And he's like, oh, what do you got? I'm just like, this. I'm like, but it's really expensive. And he's like, oh, okay. How expensive? And I'm like, well, I haven't checked in months. So I'm like, last I checked, like $2,000. And he's like, okay, well, you go find a price and hit me up. And I was like, oh, shit. Super Godzilla for the Super Nintendo. And I was like, well, shit. If you got, you know, if you're serious, give me a little bit of time. Let me, like, do some research, come up with a fair price for you. And then, like, he's blowing me up all night and all day. Like, literally, I'm on the road today, and he's, like, texted me, like, 3 times. And he's just like, what's going on? And I'm just like, dude, I told you, I'm off working a deal. Let me work the deal, and I'll do a little more research. I'll get you a price. Like, I understand you're motivated, and I understand you want to work, but I'm in the car. I can't do anything right now. And so... I just got fed up with it, and I was looking it up on eBay, and I was like, okay, well, right now, and I messaged him and I sent him a picture. I'm like, right now, I'm seeing, like, you know, there's this one on eBay that's a little bit better condition than mine, but it's graded by Wata, and Wata tends to be a little lower value-wise tends to be a little lower than CGC. So I was like, you know what, I would begrudgingly drop my price to $1,400. Expecting him to, like, you know, like, send back a counter offer. And he's like, I found it here for $150. And I'm like, number one, no, you didn't. No, you fucking did not. There's just no possible way. Like, sealed copies on eBay start at $250 to upwards of sometimes $350. So first of all, you didn't. And so I sent a message back and I'm like, hey, I'm really sorry. Like, I can't. That's not gonna be possible. Like, here's the listing. You can go do the research yourself, but that's not gonna be a thing. I'm like, and he's like, well, you're a scammer. You're this, you're that. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Sticks and stones may break my bones. I'm not selling you my, my game that's worth the better part of $1,500 for $150. You can kiss my ass. But I said back, like, I was basically like, if you want it and if you're serious, send me a real, like, counter offer, but don't waste my time. And I was, honestly, there was that part of me that was really hoping to sell it because there's a Pokemon card that I want that I know somebody that has, and I'm like, I really want to own this card. Like, this is cool and all, but it's not something that's, like, in my collection that I'm going to love and cherish for life. It's just been on my shelf taking up space. That card, however, is super unique. There's just a handful of them out there. If I ever got desperate and I had to sell it, it would do nothing but increase in value, guaranteed. I'm like, I just think it's a better value for me, and it's what I'd rather do. So I was really hoping to sell this and buy that. And when he flaked on me, I was just like, But I'm gonna take it to Collecticon, see if anybody wants to buy it there. Do we have somebody who wants to jump in? We got 4 minutes left on this. Do we have anybody that needs another raid? Is there a muggy alert? There is not a muggy alert. Muggy's an OG, though. Muggy's an OG. Here, we'll give Muggy an alert. You ready, Muggy? Muggy alert time. I think Muggy will actually remember this shit. Just turns off the stream, leaves. That motherfucker. And I would deserve it. Yeah, the alert I had to turn off because it just got abused. Yeah. All right. We're going to 3P this one? I know what you meant, dude. So yeah, I mean, I can't complain about the day. It was a day, but beverage to stream, good old fashioned water. But I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to get healthier, so I'm not trying not to drink like. Yesterday I had a whole ass root beer, and I actually had a root beer on Friday too. But like, I'm trying not to. I'm trying to get better, and I need to like start working out and like. I need to lose some weight. That's just reality. Ak-Ak, oh my god. Do I still have that? I think I was forced to get rid of that. I'm looking right now, and I think that was one that I had to get rid of because of reasons. Yeah, I don't see Ak-Ak. Nope, Ak-Ak is no more. I have to go see if I have the soundbite in the animation, but oh, 45 seconds. I guess we're doing this all alone, guys. We got this. We got this. Muggy, send me a DM. But at this point, I can make you an alert. Problem is, I have like so many friggin' alerts. I've got to reprogram these at some point. I've just been putting it off. And we were talking about it the other night. I'm like, man, the more I put it off, the worse it is. But it's gonna take some time. Kiram's got an alert. Remind me after the raid. I'll do Kiram's alert. Since there's only 3 of us, I can't F up this raid. Come on. There you go, Ryu. No. No. No, Alan. No. Alan, what are you doing? Stop. Thank you. Come on, Alan. Gather. Come on. We're going to play this cool. I can't be haphazard with this one. Like, we got to be smart with this one. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Oh, whatever. Yeah, Bob's in here. Bob probably did more work than I did. Let's see. Details. Yeah, I only did 14 mil. So they cleaned up. I couldn't get the right characters out. I was... Like, every time I hit, like, you could probably see on the screen, we're just going flay, and just not not doing the supports, not bringing the units out. I've had the hell of a time lately with this game, getting the units I want in battle in the fucking battle. 2.5 mil? Dear God. So Bob handled everything on that one. I got 2 more tickets. Oh, shit. That's the wrong difficulty. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. Ever since they've announced EOS, it feels like the whatever in the raid has just gone down the hill. But I can sit here and mash the bumpers left, right, and center, and you can see it animate on screen like it's going meet, but it's not doing anything. And I'm like, can we swap characters, please? Like, there's a certain amount of strategy that you need for this. Kiram, I've not fixed your alert yet. I will, though. I 100% will. Till then.
I wanna stand up 100 feet tall, wrecking the lions.
You are fucking with my entire asshole.
That is, like, literally one of my big things I need to get done this week is fix your alert so we can actually play it on the other streams. Yeah, Mug, you've been here for a long time, my dude. 200 was a long time ago. Yeah. When you're so OG that. Can you DM that old alert for old time's sake? It's just a soundbite and a GIF, but I could put it together in a video for you. Well, SD, I fixed it. That's what pisses me off. I fixed it 4 times. Every time I fix it, they do an update, and then the fucking shit breaks again. That's why I stopped caring. I was like, I'll do this shit manually. Because every single time Streamlabs does an update, they change the bot in such a way that the fucking alerts break. So, like, I can't use that bot. And it just breaks my fucking, like... It breaks... it breaks my willingness to do fucking work, because I'm just like, if every time I do this and every time I fix this, a week later y'all fuck it up.
In a game of cornhole?
Why am I trying? I'm not whaling. Fuck that. We're not whaling this bullshit. Seems like that dog incident tweet. Not sure I want to know. Does it involve a jar of peanut butter? You know what? Don't answer that question. Can't whale? Nah. Even then I wouldn't. Even then I wouldn't. Thank you, Bob, for the curious. Kieran, get out of me head. Nah, Kieran sent me a new soundbite to use for his alert, so I just need to make a new Kieran alert. Alright. Does anybody want to jump in, or are we just doing this three on one again? Or 3 on 2, technically. Dude, it was Wednesday, man. You know I ain't gonna remember that shit. I'm sorry. I'm old as fuck. My memory is trash. Also, while I'm at it, what? The shit? There we go.
Meats.
$3.50.
Love that alert.
By Rose.
Hands down my favorite alert I've ever made. I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna be that guy. That's my favorite alert I've ever made. But I am also dumb. Kiram! Keep the Kiram old alert and new one. Well, yeah. The old alert will be around, but it's just going to be one of those, like, I can't use it on some of our streams. I'm trying to go family friendly, but I'm really bad at it. But, like, when the alerts play on that other channel, it's just not great. It's not great for my engagement. What's something... Think of an alert. Honestly, most of my alerts have been to kind of troll a bit, but if you've got an idea, hit me up. Oh, I don't give a shit about this shit. Like, honestly, this has always been my cut loose, have fun, whatever happens goes channel. I don't think I'm ever gonna try. Okay, Alan. Thanks for swapping into Ryu. That is my favorite. How you just absolutely shit the bed. Well, Bob, you're going to have to hard carry again because Alan straight up just decided to not swap out. We'll get that going in a minute. Yeah, like, I ran in the middle, I do Alan, and then I drop in Ryu, and then I do Ryu's ult, and then I bring in Artemis. And Alan was out there, and he's just like, ah! I'm not doing it. I'm like, really? Really, motherfucker? 12 mil on that one. Dude, every run's progressively getting worse and worse and worse for me. Gotten really good, apparently. All right. We'll make one more, but first, Thanks for Yeah, that shit. Dude, yeah, I mean, y'all saw the animation. He ran in there, and I'm like, do your ult. And he's just like, no. Do your ult. Do your fucking ult. Okay. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I'm glad we had this fucking conversation. We did Bob's Alert. Got shafted on my Gogeta summons. Dude, I hate to admit, I've barely been playing the game, man. I haven't done the new summons at all. I did one rotation on each of the other banners, and I only got one of the units. My love for gacha games is just kind of faded, man. That is the best alert, yes. Blah is best girl. Dokkan is drying out. I mean it's a Dragon Ball product. It's only gonna ever do what it does. Honestly, like I've come to a point where with that game specifically, I will never have the pockets, and even if I do, I don't want to do it to like compete with the guys that do tens of thousands of stones and summons, because I'm like, the overhead on that is something I really just never wanted to deal with, and it's about the only way you get views nowadays. Like it's and the worst part is when you do like I've dropped some videos and I get people bitch all the time, like, stop talking, just click through the fucking thing, get to the hits, and I'm like, no. I'm not going to drop 10,000 stones just so you can sit here and, like, masturbate to my pulls. Like, stop. Yeah, truth. Even Toon does it, man. But all the big tubers, they have to, like, rip through pulls. And I'm like, I don't know how some of these guys that you know, I know Toon does well enough, but I don't think he does well enough to, like, really justify how many stones he spends. Because it's crazy. Yeah. The difference with Truth pulls the numbers. He's, and he does nothing but drop content all day. Like, Nano's better about it, though. Nano does better about it. But the thing is, Nano does other stuff now. Dokkan is, like, not his bread and butter anymore. Bob, ready up? Yeah. But I mean, it's to me that's boring. Just going up. There's going up. There's another good. I don't find it fun. Gresh maxes out all the units of Dragon Ball games. That explains how they work. Gresh's channel. So Gresh is a smart dude. Like, I give him credit on that one, but still, like, I don't think he can't be making enough to justify what he's spending in that game. That, or if he's smart at all, he's using the private server system. Yeah. Doga Tubers just lost its luster, just spread out, like, yeah. And that's my whole thing, is like, I just don't, like, it gets views, but at what cost? Like, I do not get enough out of it to really justify doing it anymore. It's really hard. And it's like, I want to love the game. I've played the game for years now. Like, year one, I was in the game. But every time I open up the game now, it's just like, why? I don't know. I haven't dropped it yet, but I just haven't made content on it. And I don't know if I really care to anymore. You know, play some Dragon Ball indie games if there is any. There are, but they get squashed so quickly. That's kind of the only real problem with those games is like unofficial games. Shueisha will just crush. Shueisha and Funimation for that matter. Back in the day, there was a really awesome mod for, and I'm gonna go ahead and date myself here, for Quake 3 Arena called Bid for Power, and legitimately it looked amazing, and it was a free mod, but Funimation came in and completely squashed it. Now, the rumor at the time was that that eventually became the Budokai games, but I don't think that's actually true anymore. I think that has been disproven. But yeah, no, they literally took them down and took like part of the lawsuit was they wanted the source code and everything. So legitimately, they just took them for everything, and that's part of the reason I don't support Funimation. Come on. I feel like I'm not hurting him at all. There we go. Get him. Get him. Get him. Come on. Come on. Can we please take him out? Come on. Come on, take him out. Take him out. Thank you. Good grief. Sparking Zero is fun for a month at best. Yeah. Yeah. I heard. Well, everyone was so hardened on Sparking Zero. Like, everybody's put everything in on Sparking Zero. I didn't bother. For all the hype and everything around it, I really liked the statue. But I think the way Sparking Zero's kind of fallen on its face, it's one of those, like, I'll be able to get that statue later on. Cheap as sin. Like, it's like Johnny Silverhand. For a while after Cyberpunk, like, absolutely soiled the sheets, you could find the Johnny Silverhand figure for, like, $50-$60 all day long. Will I be charging my lasers? No. Bob sat in the corner the whole time? That's fine. We handled it. It's all good, man. We also don't know if he DC'd or something. There was a Pixel 2D Dragon Ball phone game called Dragon Ball Warrior. But I don't think that was an official one, was it? I never heard that one hyped anywhere but like YouTube and TikTok. And it seemed like really bad. Because I think that was the one that used a lot of like the Dokkan animation to try to sell the game. And it's like, that's... Yeah, you're not going to end. This isn't going to end the way you think it's going to end. Yeah, everyone says that. Everyone goes back to Xenoverse 2. I don't own any of the Xenoverse games. I don't own any of the Budokai games. Honestly, I skipped the Budokai games because of the bid for power thing, but I found out later that it wasn't true. So like, or allegedly isn't true. I really don't know for certain, but you know, hard to tell. Let's give this one a try. Recommended attribute is fire. Let's see. Swap Alan in here. And Freya. There we go. Dragon Ball FighterZ is the most fun DB game. I enjoyed Fighters, I will be honest with you. Oh, I got the Switch 2 yesterday. Saturday. I picked up the Switch 2. Yesterday. Wifey hit me up, and she wanted the expansion for the Kirby game that we got. And she was like, because the way... Okay. Full disclosure, we have not paid for a console in... Last console we paid money for, I think, was the PlayStation... No. New console, because it wasn't a used console. I think the Wii. I think the Nintendo Wii was the last console we paid cash for. No, we didn't do that, because the Wii was a gift. I think it was the 360. The 360 was the last console I actually paid money for. So my wife now, through her office, every year they give her $1,000 to spend on wellness. And during COVID, her company, like some higher up in her company, petitioned them and was like, "Hey, look, video games are how I cut loose. They're my recreation time. It's mental wellness." And the company was like, "Good point. You could buy video games, but you can only buy They would buy the console, you buy the peripherals and the games." And they were like, "It's the most expensive part. Fuck it, we're good." So everybody went out and bought PS5s. We did. We got a PS5 out of the deal. So yeah, like it's super win-win. So wifey hit me up on Friday. She's like, "I'm gonna order a Switch 2. Do you mind?" And I'm like, "Why would I mind? Fuck it. It's your money, number one. Number two, like, hell no, I'm not going to mind." Do another raid? I don't want to spend money on tickets. I'll do a raid, but it won't count for me, but I can do one more after this. Got the Budokai HD collection. Nice. Yeah, I've got Dragon Ball FighterZ on the PlayStation 4. And so we can do some of that sometime. I enjoyed that game. I got PlayStation 4 sitting right here. My Switch sits right there. My PlayStation 4 sits right there. My PlayStation 3 is over there, just waiting for me to dust it off and fix it. I actually, on my desk right now, I probably have half my consoles at the moment. Was the 360 launch day? No. Could not afford the 360 on launch day. So what happened with the 360? We bought one for ourselves, and then we bought one for my father-in-law, because he really loves video games. He got my wife into video games at a young age. He used to play Doom 2 and all that kind of stuff. And he likes the Forza games. So we got him the Forza games and that, and Doom. I think Doom 3 at the time. And all our systems red-ringed. But what's hilarious is he works at a place that does circuitry and stuff. So he literally resoldered the whole thing. Like, he literally took the board out of his system and reflowed the solder on it. Like, put it through their big wave machine, reflowed all the solder, and he's like, "It's perfect." The problem was it's the crap solder that they used. They used some leadless solder that literally just got too hot and melted. Which version of the Switch 2? We get the Mario Kart bundle. I'm going to get Legends ZA, but they're not doing anything special for the Switch 2. So, I mean, they're doing a bundle with it, and it's cheaper, but it's like digital only. A, and I want a physical copy, and B, like they didn't do anything with the case, so we just ordered the Mario Kart bundle. My kids love Mario Kart, so it's a thing. I would love to own the physical copy of Mario Kart, but for the price and all that, it was just convenient at the time. I'll buy a physical copy later. It is what it is. I'm a big, if you can't tell, I'm a collector. I like physical games. I like physical copies of games. I like keeping the old systems around. In fact, the one system I didn't own for a long time was the PS3, and we were out in Dallas. Guy offered me a PS3 for $20, and he's like, it needs this. But if you know how to work on a console, you can have it for $20. So I bought it. I was like, done. Right? I've got all the Assassin's Creed games I just bought, so at some point I'm going to do that. Yeah. So I've got 2 PlayStations, 2 PlayStation 2s. I've now got the PS3, and it's the George Foreman. It's the George Foreman PS3. So, like, the original. So it's the one I really wanted. I know the Slim is technically better, but I want the George Foreman grill. It's always been the meme. Got the PS4 Slim. Got the PS5. Like I said, I got 2 original PlayStations. And then the original PlayStations. NES, SNES. I do not own a 64, crazy as that is. My father-in-law bought it for my wife and her sisters. And then when they all moved out, everybody wanted to claim it. And he's like, no, that's mine. Fuck you. It's just like, okay. So we don't own a 64. I'm going to correct that at some point, but I'm going to get like a rare edition or something. I missed out when they were cheap, and now they're starting to come back down, but they're still very expensive. There's the new HD one that's out, and I think we're going to try to pick that up at some point, but it's very expensive, and I can't justify it right now. But then I own like 4 GameCubes, but my favorite one's the silver. We do not have a Wii U, but that's an easy one to correct. Those are cheap right now. I'm going to buy it before they start going up again. Basically, when the Wii gets expensive, I'm going to buy a Wii U. Because these things always go in waves. Then Switch 2. I own a Sega Genesis 1, 2, and 3. I own a Sega Master System. I own a Sega Master System converter for the Genesis. I own a 32X. I own both versions. I own a Sega CD. I have toyed with the idea of buying a tray loader, but the tray loaders they're finicky, they're weird, and to buy one that's fixed is stupid expensive. To buy one that's broken is hard because there's usually like a game inside there, and it's always an expensive game. Because of course it never broke with like a cheap game. It never broke with Sewer Shark inside. It always broke with like a mega rare like Lunar or something in there. Do I have a Panasonic GameCube? I have a Panasonic 3DO. I have a real 3DO. I bought my 3DO for $50, and it came with a pile of games. That is my answer to that. I got the Legend of Zelda Special Edition Switch. Nice. Hell yeah. Fuck it. Let's see what they can do. Oh, shit. I was supposed to run a raid. I'm sorry, Bob. I'll run a raid after this. Show the 3DO. I got to run upstairs and grab it. Sure. Give me a sec. While they're doing their thing, I'll go snag it because I'm not doing anything the fuck else. I'll be right back. 1 second. There you go. In case you thought I was bullshitting. Panasonic Real 3DO. Actually, I think Road Rash is inside, funny enough. I don't know if I've actually ever taken the game out because it's about the only game I play on there. I haven't had it hooked up in a while. It is really dusty. But it's there. I'm trying to build a big gaming center here in the basement where I could put all these and have them permanently on, like, literally. Buddy of mine built he built a circuit a while back. Would be just like the ultimate selector switch where you could plug literally fucking everything in. And he sent me the schematics for it, and I really wanted to build one for a long time. And I haven't done it. And so one of my goals is to build a big entertainment center in the other room and then have all of my video games over there. So all you could do is come in and say, I want to play this. Click, go. And then all the games are right there. Looks neat. Yeah, it's a cool system. I bought this, like, good luck getting one nowadays. I bought this for $50. Literally, it came with a box full of games. And it's like, it's one of the highlights of my collection. I love, and it's in, when I tell you this is in immaculate condition, this thing is in fucking, like, some of the best condition I've seen one of these in. Usually the plastic, like, there's some scuffage on the plastic and whatnot, but usually this is all, like, discolored or, like, people have set shit on it and it's got, like, rings and shit on it. There's a little bit on there because there was a VR headset on top of it, and but I mean it still plays. It's still in great shape. I love this thing. Let me go put it up somewhere so it's not gonna get fucked up. I was trying to see if my Saturn was over there. I bought a second Saturn recently. My first Saturn is in beautiful shape. I fully restored the chair stream. Oh, you motherfuckers. I bought a beautiful Sega Saturn back in the day. Made sure it was in immaculate condition. Restored it. Like, the exterior is beautiful. And I loaned it to a convention once, and it was modded so that you could play the Japanese games. And some jackass fucked it up. And, like, was flipping the selector switch between, like, English and Japanese, like, while it was running, which fried the whole circuit board. And a couple of years ago, I found a replacement. I didn't know. I didn't know until I got home from the convention. And so, like, I wasn't going to make it a big deal. I was like, I've owned it for years. It is what it is. Fucking my fault. I'll just never loan a video game system again. And I just didn't want to start drama over it. And so you fuck up a good relationship with that convention. So I've been looking for a fucked up Sega Saturn, and I went to my local video game store. They go for, like, everything. And they had one that was untested they were going to sell for $50. And he's like, fuck it, I'll plug it in. The outside case is in atrocious condition. He's like, but for $50, let's just make sure it works. And I'm like, I don't need cables. I don't need controllers. I don't need all. You can keep all that. I just want the console because I'm going to swap the guts into the old system. And he's like, bet. Plugs it in. Works great. He's like, $50. I was like, done. Fucking done. So technically I own two Saturns, so the only one works. Saturn are one of the best RPGs. Yes. Dude, I loved Panzer Dragoon. Absolutely love Panzer Dragoon so much. Yeah, people underrate that system. That system had some amazing RPGs on it. Oh, fuck off. What would happen if I just let Artemis go loose on that one? I wonder if Artemis could handle it. Nope. Raids. We need to do raids. We need raids. Sorry. I almost forgot again, Bob. Hashtag the worst. Muggy, have a great night. Do I have a Virtual Boy? I do. The Virtual Boy is a really funny story because yeah, it's fine. Now the Virtual Boy's in a box. It's in the closet. I don't play it. It's one of those when I got it. It's more of a collector's item for me than a playable item. I could pull it out. I could play it. But I feel like it's kind of like that weird, delicate thing where it's like, I don't really want to... Like, it's more scary to, like, take this thing apart. But in the early I want to say, like, 2003 or 4, somebody found, like, a bunch of these fucking things. And because they found so many of them, the market tanked. I mean, they were asking, like, I think $300 at the time for one that was, like, in just kind of playable condition. And it hit a point where all those hit the market at the same time. And the whole fucking market just took a nosedive. And I picked one up in box, factory sealed, for, like, I think it was, like, $100 or some stupid shit like that. There's Panzer Dragoon remake on Steam that's just improved graphics, also improved controls. I know, but I love the original. I'm in love with the original. I miss it because I think it was in the case that got stolen, but I used to have the original wooden box, like the very limited Japanese edition. Yeah, I miss that thing. What was I saying? Oh, but the Virtual Boy's upstairs. It sits in my closet. It's naughty me. I should pull it out. I should play it. But for what they go for now, I can't justify it. Last one for me. I mean, I'm not getting any points out of it, so fuck it. Man. No, we've got all kinds of video games. Some of you might remember, I think we hit 5,000 subs on this channel, and I broke down and I bought my childhood video game console, an Atari 2600. We owned one when I was a kid. I loved that thing, and it did not hold up. I mean, I still enjoy it. I think it's cool, but playing games out of now, I'm just like, oh yeah. No, we're better off. But it's cool to own. And I bought it literally at the bottom of its value. I got one in box. In fucking box. Paperwork, cables, everything. Joysticks and paddles, everything. Now the box is in really bad shape, but I've got it stored away so in a place where it won't get fucked up. And I bought it for like $80. And of course, when the dude sold it to me, he's like, okay, go pick out one game. Because these are my guys. Like, I bought so many games. The guys I bought the Saturn from. I bought my Magnavox Odyssey from them. I bought so many things from them. Like, they're super cool. And when I bought the Atari, they were like, just go pick out a game. Just go pick out any game you want. And of course, I didn't see Venom Snake's question. I'm sorry. Would you do a retro game night? I would fucking in a heartbeat, dude. Absolutely. In fact, we have. I bought years ago when we were doing Pokemon. I bought this little sucker so that I could plug all my old RCA games into HDMI. This thing is a fucking. If you have old game systems, you do plug them in. Go find one of these. It's called Old School. I have not found one that's nearly this good. This thing's like now, 7 years old. Still works like a champ. Love this thing. Sorry I missed your question, man. I was on a tirade. Also, it's getting late. I have my old 2600 in television and Coleco. I don't have it in television or Coleco anymore. I'm sure I've told the story 1,000 times, but the most heartbreaking thing in my collecting history, I had a tote, like those big like plastic like storage totes. I had a 50-gallon one of those huge long suckers, full of video games and consoles. Has someone made a DS cartridge for PC? Not that I'm aware of, but I do have a Game Boy one, Game Boy and GBA. But I think they're working on one. I know that the company that made the GBA one recently did an NES one, and that's super cool. I'm sure it's out there. We'll be Tuesday night. We'll be streaming on the Pokemon channel, and I will probably try to do Switch 2 that night. I'll probably try to bring the Switch 2 down here. I was going on a tirade. Oh, the Atari. Yeah, so I got the Atari for $80, and they recently hit me up. They were like, "We want to buy it back for $200," and I was like, "I can't do it. I can't do it. It's my childhood. It's the game system I grew up on. I rarely play it, but I'm trying to complete." Hey, Yoko, what it is, man? I'm about 60% through a complete collection of every Atari 2600 game. We got Yoko's alert. Oh, this is accurate for Yoko from fucking...
What are you doing, Connor? Connor, stop it. Connor, stop it.
Accurate to Yoko this week.
No means no.
Fuck you! Give me a quick left!
Yoko all week long has been, "Give me a battle." Just going around, "Give me a fucking battle." I'm like, "Yoko, let's do some fucking shiny hunting." He's like, "Shiny hunting, right? Give me a fucking battle." And then fucking quick left. Asshole. You ain't funny. You ain't funny. Well, sir, have a great night, man. Have a great night, Wildstar. Is anybody jumping into this raid? Somebody else said they needed the raid. Quick left, quick right, dick punch. Fucking, I love that animation. All right, does anybody need these raids? It's just going to be Bob and I. And I know Bob's going to be standing in the corner, so I'm going to have to solo this bullshit. Need 2 shinies on every map for the race, while I only need 1 shiny on every map. Oh, for this. Dude, I was actually shiny hunting the fucking dog. I could not find him. I found my male Oinkalone, so I got him. I got Orthworm the other night. What else did I get tonight? Silazar. Dude, shiny Silazar is amazing. But, fuck me running. The new one. Fucking, the one Arvin's got. The big fucking, the mutt. Yeah, the purebred. Asthma Hound Chihuahua. Nope, you helped me get lead? Awesome. All right, Bob, we're going to do this. It's me and you, right? We're going to go fuck some shit up. I'd say appreciate it, but go fuck yourself. He knows I'm just fucking around. No, this motherfucker, if y'all missed it Thursday night, we did a shiny challenge. And, legit, every single time I'd be like, got it. And get down to the third one. And the third one would not fucking populate. And he's over there he'd be struggling. Credit given, he would be struggling. But then, just out of nowhere, he'd be like, oh, and 1, 2, 3, got it. The dirty motherfucker. Where'd they go? I like how they aggroed Bob, and Bob hasn't done shit. Congratulations, Bob. Bob is a bigger threat than you. Bob the biggest dick in the room, and he's just standing in the corner doing fuck all. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. Oh, shit, Bob. I hope I'm talking out of my ass, because Alan just got himself killed. Are you retired? Well, fuck it. I'm gonna give it my best shot. See what happens. Yeah, Thursday was a goddamn horror show. You're right. Why am I doing this? I'm not going to get points for this. I'm literally doing this for no reason at all. Come on, you little stupid monkey. I'm gonna see if I can solo this even without Alan. I don't think I can without Alan, but I'm gonna fucking try, man. Fuck this. Which the best part is I'm doing this for no reason now because, like, I'm not gonna get 8 points out of it. I was doing it for Bob. Pause. Let me rephrase that for a minute. Do it for Dale. Why the fuck did it swap out of Artemis? I did not ask it to swap out of Artemis. It just was like, fucking Artemis is gone, man. GG. You didn't want Artemis, did you? Come on, let's build this, build her all back up. Love the new Beyblades. Dude, I'm gonna be that person. Beyblades are way after my generation. Like, we had legitimate fucking tops, man. We didn't have tops with, like, fucking laser lions and shit. My dick ass is old enough. I've played marbles, man. Like, legitimate ass fucking marbles. We had we had Crossfire too. Beerus, yes. How the fuck did I know that was you bringing that up? I literally just saw the word Crossfire in the corner of my eye, and I was like, it's got to be Beerus. It's got to be fucking Beerus. Dude, Crossfire was so fucking fun. That was my shit, man. I miss my Pong game. Man, these people now, they got no idea. They have no idea about fucking Crossfire. Crossfire was amazing. Oh shit, I might actually pull this off. Let's see what happens here. Can I pull this off? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. A solo with a dead Alan. I'm sorry, fainted. He fainted. He's unalived. Unceremoniously. Oh no, we're just We're just shy of the win. Oh, we're so close. If I had Allen, it'd be in the bag. No. God, you get the. You're legit gonna get the theme song stuck in my head, Beers. Kieran just blew my mind. Skee ball is basically mini golf for bowling. We got all the vintage memes, y'all. All the vintage memes. Bob, did you actually need one more, or are you just fucking with me? I mean, he's not wrong. You missed my last question? I'm sorry, I didn't miss your last question. Are we going to be able to put our accounts on the JP offline? Yeah, so you can actually download the JP version right now. I haven't dropped my video on it. I need to drop my video on it. But yeah, you can. Are you on Android or are you on Apple? Because Apple, it becomes slightly more difficult. Android, it's easy. All right, hold on, Bob. I just don't know about Apple. That's the problem. But on Android, I can 100% help you out with that. That's super simple. Oh, okay, Android? Yeah, super simple. There's a program called QApp. Hold on. Yeah, it's QOOAPP. You could download it for free, and it'll be able to locate all of the Japanese, even some of the Korean games, things like that. Super handy, super straightforward. That's how I downloaded it on my system. And then, or you can just download the APK and install it manually, but QApp makes it a lot easier. Funny if I just need one more raid, Bob, for the lead, but I really don't care. So I'll help you run it though. Can I get it for the computer? I don't know if the computer version is going to be offline. I don't know. That's a damn good question. And unfortunately, I've asked questions in the Discord and I've been fucking blatantly ignored and lied to, frankly. I got bullface told that like the game was not going to sunset when we were all worried about the sunset. Yeah, so I don't know, dude. I would recommend doing the so the thing is, you could download the Japanese client, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But honestly, I mean, it's all the same. Honestly, my recommendation would be just download the Japanese client, log in, go to town. I'll have to include in my tutorial how to get the Japanese version, but I don't remember how I did it, so I'll have to go look it up. But yeah, it's all out there. It's all out there. I just have to brush up on how to get the PC version before I do my video. TikTok in the U.S. is requiring age verification. They all are. Well, don't worry. TikTok's going away. TikTok is closing down. There's a new version. Same people, same everything, but everything's to be housed on a U.S. server. But it's all changing over next month, which is good for me. Because last time they did a reset like this, with the quote-unquote ban that lasted just a couple hours, my channel shot up a bunch of follows. And this week, pardon me, this weekend all the videos have been dropping over there, have been popping off. So I'm going to basically double down when the new app drops. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to double down, I'm going to drop as much content as I can and try to build that up. Is it Vine? It is not Vine, but that'd be hilarious. Yeah. I mean, it's honestly the same shorts that I've been dropping on YouTube over on the Pokemon channel, but there's a couple things I do over there that I don't do over there, but it is what it is. If you have the content, you have the content. All right. It is now 12:30. I need to get some sleep because I got shit to do in the morning. Oh, dude. Hell yeah, I tried the double down. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I resisted the double down, kicking and screaming. I was like, no, this can't be the thing. And I went to, if you look it up, there's a place in Atlanta called the Big Chicken. And we went there, and I saw it was still available, and I was like, fuck it, I'll try it. Oh my god. I was skeptical, but holy shit, it was really good. You uninstalled TCG Pocket? Really? Okay, that's fair. I enjoy TCG Pocket. I like this the serotonin rush from just getting 2 rips every day. It's nice. It's fun. It's very casual. I also do like the battle system a lot. The battle system is really what got me into the TCG aspect. Slim Chickens. Yeah. So we used to have a spot where I went to college called Big Chick, and it was amazing. I mean, you could go in there for $5 and fill up. It was amazing. But I think it was just like there was one in like the town where I. Funny enough, there's one in the town where I went to college, and there was one in the town where they filmed The Walking Dead. I don't know if there's any more, but goddamn, that place was so good. Anybody else want to jump in? Kieran, you can't say that. Kieran, you're gonna get canceled. You're gonna get us all canceled, motherfucker. Why would you advertise you don't give big portions? I don't know. Well, like, you don't want to, like, a slim chicken either. Like, chickens are supposed to be, like, plump and juicy. And, like, slim chickens, that's just... Come on. Goes against everything, man. Will there be a Wednesday stream? Yes, we'll be streaming Wednesday. Kieran says if he's going to Ace, taking all of us. Probably. All right. Anybody else with this raid? I finally went to Raising Cane's, and I don't understand what people are like. It was good, but it wasn't like we got Popeyes, we got Bojangles, we got fucking Zaxby's. We're the home of fucking Zaxby's. Cane's is okay. Congrats. It's better than Chick-fil-A. It's not a real bar. Would get more views of what? Dude, Zaxby's is the oh my god. So the best part is, like, where I live, like, well, Atlanta essentially is the home of both Zaxby's and fucking and Chick-fil-A. So, like, a lot of times you will see a Chick-fil-A open up and then a Zaxby's right across the street. Like, they're for real battling. Like, it is a turf war. Personal opinion, I love Zaxby's. And here's the fucked up one. Y'all probably don't know it, but go look it up. Chick-fil-A has a Hawaiian restaurant. Chick-fil-A has a Hawaiian spot, and there's actually 2 of them. One of them is in a hospital, and I only just found this out like 6 months ago. It's amazing. You can get a fucking Chick-fil-A sandwich with a piece of, like, grilled pineapple on it. It is actually genuinely delicious. And you can actually get, like, sit-down meals and shit there, like that. There's also a place called Truett's Grill, which is like a 1950s style diner, but they sell Chick-fil-A shit too. And there used to be a pizza spot, but it closed down. Which hospital? Oh my god. Just Google it. You'll find it. Just Google it. Google Hawaiian Chick-fil-A and you'll see it. Like, it's there. It's out there. But I was actually at the hospital visiting someone, and I was like, there's a fucking Hawaiian Chick-fil-A here in the thing? And they're like, oh, hell yeah. And I was like, oh, it's amazing. That's amazing. What? Bob, what are you talking about? Oh, it is the thing, dude. I ain't even worried about it. Ryu, do you want to do your... There you go. Come on. Come on. Where the fuck is Alan? Get Alan out here. Come on, Alan. All right, Alan, go away. There we go. Get it. Get it. Boom. Boom. Come on, Bob. We got this. We got this. It's the tag team event of the century. Me and Bob versus two fucking giant gorillas. Let's go. That was like a good 50-50 battle, too. Nice, Bob. Nice. Why press left trigger for the assist that breaks the characters? Is it? Shouldn't. All the assists should be helping out. Is that what my shit keeps fucking up? That may very well be why my shit was fucking up. I didn't think it was breaking it. Just loaded all three of my rotation summons to the Battle Chronicle. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Whatever, Bob. Whatevs. But yeah, it is 12:30, and I do need to actually get some sleep. So we're going to call it here in a minute. Need to fucking shit on his goddamn parade. Not even rain on his parade, just shit on it. Bob's just going to shit all over it. All right, what I'm going to do real quick before we end up here, I'm going to see real fast if I have... Oh, we haven't done my freebie. I keep forgetting to do my freebies. Before we end, if you don't know how it went, I'll take a look, man. DM me the link so I have it right away. Let me see if by some miracle I have enough of these damn things to max out some of these units. Because I could probably do another multi. That or we could save it for Wednesday, but... Bam. $23. No. Let's see. We're getting there, though. Let's see. Before I buy those, let's do the MSS. And oh god, that's like all my MSS points. And Battle Arena. Let's see. No. So, probably the raids. You know what? Screw it. Why not? I ain't gonna do fuck all else with it, so. There we go. Bam, he's got 25. That is only 100. Jesus Christ. There we go. And so I'm like 400 shy. 400? It's 2,800, isn't it? We can do a Spectre to close. Give me 1 second here. We're almost being the operative term here, up to 30. I think at 30 we get... Did we get Sealess at 30? No. So 25, and then the next one is 35. So, I think it's the same for them. Let's see. Alan. Reward, yeah. But, you know, I don't have enough to get him up there, do I? Oh, I do! Okay. Okay. Yeah, screw it. Why not? So it still is like another 600 though, I think, to do a multi. Yeah. So yeah, no story event. Well, y'all insisted on doing the raids. I was gonna do live reactions to the story, but y'all insisted on the raids, so it'd be what it be. What I'll do is I'll see this week if there's a little bit more I can just squeeze out of the current stuff. But I don't know. But I think we can do one more, but it's going to take a couple days. Oh, yeah, dude. No problem, man. It's like with Danmemo. Of course I'm going to. I'm here to the bitter end. I am here to the bitter end. You remember the Danmemo stream, that final Danmemo stream? I'm not a quitter, man. I'm not a quitter. I say as I quit Dokkan, more or less. Legitimately though, like I criticize the shit out of this game, but at the same rate, like I don't want to give up on it, you know? Like it's, especially after seeing how much Team Caravan seems to really care about it. It reminds me more and more like how much
I'm pregnant.
You guys asked for one, there's one more.
The baby
how much aiming probably has to do with its downfall. And it sucks. But on that note, I'm going to go to some sleep. I appreciate all y'all coming out. Lots and lots and lots of fun. And we'll be back on Wednesday, the normal time, 9 p.m. or around that time at least. And yeah, you have a great night. Have a great week. And hopefully I see you on Thursday. Take it easy, y'all. That's that.